Hey guys, this is the second half of the video where we talk about interest and how it affects us. All right, in the first video we talked about how interest hurts us because interest on a loan can be bad, but now we're going to talk about how interest can help us, and that is banks will actually pay us interest. Okay? Many of you probably already know that, but for those of you that don't, banks pay us interest and what is called dividends. Okay? And this works out almost the exact opposite of loans. Because when it comes to dividends, we want our interest rate to be as high as possible. The higher the dividend rate or the interest rate, we make more money. The lower the dividend rate or interest rate, the less money that we make. Now, when you go to a bank and you open up an account, or you go to a credit union and open up an account, you're going to see a lot of things called savings accounts or money markets, CDs, IRAs. All of these things have an interest rate attached to them. That's not to say that those are the only things that pay interest. There's so many things that pay you interest, but these are just kind of some of the basic ones. Now, there's many more different types of accounts that earn you interest, but that's not really important right now. What's important to know is that banks will pay you money to keep your money in those accounts with them. All right. And just like in the last video where we made a scenario where this person went out, bought a car, and in one version they got a good interest rate and the other got a bad interest rate. And when they have a low interest rate, they don't pay very much interest, but in a bad one, they do. Today we're going to take the same approach, but this one is going to be about a person that has their money in an account with a financial institution, and we want to show how much money they can earn if they have a good rate compared to a bad rate. All right, and just like last time, let's keep it simple. Let's say this person has $20,000 that they've saved up, and they put it in their savings or their money market account, and they find a bank that pays them 0.25% or 1/4% or 0.25%, however you want to call it. But that bank will pay them after 1 year $50.06 in interest. All right, and I kind of want to pause here and just say there's two ways you can look at this. One is to say, wow, this bank is just giving me free money for doing absolutely nothing but just, having my money with their bank. That's awesome. And yeah, they are. It's true. But at the same time, it's not a lot of money. We can do better than that. All right. So let's say this same person says, you know what, bank, you're not really helping me out. I'm going to go take my money somewhere where they'll actually pay me a good interest rate. And they find somewhere that gives them 2%. Okay. If we keep everything else the same, $20,000, 1 year, 2% interest, then they make $403.69 in interest. And, it's not like you're going to retire with that money, but hey, that's like an extra $350. I mean, if someone's just going to give that to me, yeah, I'll take it. So just like someone should do their homework and find a good financial institution when they need a loan so they can get a low interest rate, they also want to make sure they bank somewhere where they'll pay them a high dividend rate, all right, make more money. So that's really it, guys. Interest. It's good. It's bad. It can help you. It can hurt you. It's all pretty simple. But I do want to say this, okay? Just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's not important. I truly think interest is like one of the biggest factors of personal finance, and in many ways it can make you or it can break you. I mean, I really hate it when someone comes into, my financial institution and I find out that maybe they've got a loan at another bank or a dealership and they're paying like 15% interest. And, I tell them, hey, you can bring it over here with us and we'll only charge you 3%. All right. It's awesome that we help them. But what if they've had that loan already for like 4 years? All right. They've probably wasted thousands of dollars all because they didn't do their homework, or they're with the wrong bank, or they didn't even know it was an option to them. It sucks that happens. So please learn this stuff, educate yourself, make sure that no financial institution can take advantage of you for not realizing how everything works, because it's absolutely within your ability to understand how everything works. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this video. I hope you learned something new from it and you were able to strengthen your financial position. I'm going to keep coming out with more videos, so please stay tuned, but go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and have a good day.